Hey, a little cold in the bus this morning. Cold and Big Blue. I'm making these doors. Oh, instead of swinging, sort of like swinging doors. What I did, I went outside and I framed it all in. I'll show you after a bit. If not, I'll show you when I get finished. But yeah, so I run some boards in here, run some boards in here, and there's the crack where they meet. So I'll just cut the little cross pieces, and I put A for A and B for B, and C for C and D for D. So that way it keeps them in perfect order. Then once I get that done, I'll end up making a zig through there and a zag through that. And I put a board underneath of it to kick her to keep it up from dragging on Big Blue's floor. And here is good. It's down 1/4 of an inch, so that's good. So that's what I'm working on this morning, guys. You know what I mean? Just working on it and doing my thing. It's cold. My hands are... hand anyway. Well, my other hands are cold because I have my glove off, but it's going to warm up, huh? I had these screws. I must have had these screws 10 years at least. I bought a box once in a while. Because I was roofing for years. I said, well, I should buy some screws, you know what I mean? So I bought some screws and I saved them. I took 100 pounds probably. And I'm glad I did because I think the screws just went up 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? So it's so snowy and cool here. I got my my coyote hat on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, you gotta get toughened up for that stuff, climatized, you know what I mean? Hopefully this week, Darren and I can take the scrap metal up to the depot, scrap depot. You know what I mean? Get some money for Brother Randy. Gotta pay him for hauling. I told him about it there, and he's fine. Brother Randy don't get too worked up, that's for sure. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta not get worked up. You know what I mean? I don't get worked up. I'll just do my thing. You know what I mean? Life's too short to get worked up, in my opinion. Because I'll tell you one thing. There might not be a tomorrow, but if they are, this is all the past, what we're talking about right now. No stress. Oh, Snow don't there. He goes, no stress. You know, Snow Dunk is the guy with the HM 136, I think it is, or 130. Woodlands Mill down there, John Hill. No stress. You know what I mean? making some nice doors though, eh? Beautiful doors. The old Big Blue, she's gonna like it. And you know something, guys? We might have to change Big Blue. Used to be Big Blue. Used to be blue. Because we had plans, right? I mean, the Almighty has ideas. Ideas right now. Just ideas. Nothing's planned yet. More screws and this bottom section will be done. Then I want the last piece up on top. That's the letter C. I'm doing A. I did B. Did D. No, I did. I did B. Did D. Now I'm doing A. And yeah, you guys, when you do any type of work, like putting something together to see what it looks like and then taking it apart to do something, whatever it's going to be, whether to glue it or do whatever, you should always put letters or numbers to where they join together. That way, when you grab them, everything's exactly the same where you put it in the first place, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people, you guys know this. I'm preaching to the choir. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that don't. So I'm addressing this to the, not to the choir, I'm addressing this to the people that don't know. Okay. There's C goes with C. We'll line it up. Let's get a screw started right here. Get a screw started. Put it up. Right there. That looks good right there, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Friend that was very ill a while ago, and I had an appointment to see him, and just a nice old guy. Yeah. And he went to, in his life, he went to, smart man, good looking man too, eh? Nice looking feller. Keeps himself nice and tidy and stuff, on like East Coast, you know what I mean? Well, everybody chooses to do whatever they want. If I want to clean up, be Dapper Dan, I can shave off, I don't know, a half a century off my life. No, not that much. Maybe a few years, let's say. But anyway, this guy went to university and, you know, became, what do you call it, the right word I'm looking for? He knows, because he watches all my shows, I'll get that in a second. But he, the clergy, part of the clergy system. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't, he probably don't want me to say what he does, but people will know around here what he does. A good gentleman. Yeah. Anyway, he was sick a while back. He was doing my land stuff there. But anyway, he got really sick, right? He got in the hospital, and man, he was down. I was just talking to him. I had an appointment yesterday to see him. And I never told him what I was going to do. But I want some prayers for him, you know. You know something, guys? It might sound like it's like Pete and repeat, but it's not so at all. You guys love to pray, and prayer is healthy. And we get our prayers answered on East Coast Cabin Fever. We do. We do. And anyway, he was sick for quite a while, 3 weeks or more. And I asked him, you don't mind me asking, what? He said he was down and out. He couldn't eat, like throwing up, whatever, for days. And it comes right down to, guys, that conditioning, like not like physical, conditioning in your body, your intake, like you got to have the right amount of salts in your body. You got to have potassium. You got to have magnesium. You got to have some stuff in your body, guys, right? And that's why I just love taking Celtic salt. Celtic salt. When I was down, some of my subscribers don't know this, but I was down for like, I must have been close to 20 days. I lost weight, and I was laying on a couch, and my brother would come see me, Darren, and he come in, and I asked him to check on me, or my wife did, say check on him, whatever, because I wasn't doing hardly anything. I was just laying on the couch and barely eat, couldn't eat really. At first I did a little bit, not much, just survive. But then I was just drinking a little bit of water. But I binged on water a while back. Because they say water. That's not so. All this water. I don't believe in that all that stuff. You know, it's good to be hydrated. Don't get me wrong, but it's more than just water. Kombucha, lemon water, Celtic salt and water. You people needs salt. Now we don't need sugar. No, we're not made. We wasn't born. The Lord never made a sugar factory out there. But you know what He made? He made a salt factory. It's called the deep sea, and that's where the stuff come from. The deep sea, Celtic salt. And please don't eat the table salt. The table salt, dyes, whatever that stuff is. That stuff will kill you. And it's not healthy for you. If you want to live longer, and you take cracked peppercorn, that ordinary pepper, my opinion, you do what you want. I don't eat that. You get small little bottles, you crack, it's called black peppercorn or something, and you crack it, you squeeze it, or you turn it, and it comes out like pepper. Now, it might seem like it takes forever, because we're also used to putting the old bad stuff on it, right? But it's worth it if you can. Or get a machine that cracks all up and makes dust. That makes it good too, right? But anyway, he was lacking that stuff, the nutrients. And once he he was dehydrated and all this, and I told him mentioned to him about what I just told you, and he didn't know that. And I really hope, he asked me where you get it at a health store, and so anyway, he was. I was happy to see him. He was happy to see me, and he took time to listen. There's people in the professional business does not want to take time to let you talk. Now, you're not going to be there forever. It's a short interval in one man's life. Let them talk, and then they have to say what they have to say, and then most generally they like that. People like that when you listen to them. When you shut them off and cut them off and get them out the door, that's not good at all. In my opinion. We're humans. We got to have some contact, right? Anyway, get back to my friend. He became my friend, sometimes when in the world you hear these sayings, opposites attract, and it is true to this day, right? His lifestyle and mine is completely different. But if it was all like him, or if it was all like me, the world wouldn't even have no salt flavor. And when you hear the saying, when people get married, you add a little salt for flavor and stuff. Well, that's what it's all about. In moderation, right? I mean, you don't get a big salt lick and start getting on your knee to start licking the salt lick. Like an old bull or a cow. You know what I mean? But you take it in moderation, but take the right salt. Anyway, I want us to do a little prayer, for him and heal him up faster. He said he's not out of the woods yet. He says feeling a lot better, but he's still, you know what I mean? It takes a while, especially when you get older, right? I don't know how old he is. He looks like he's, I don't know, in his 40s or 50s, but he's probably older than that. He could be my age. He could be older. I don't know. But that's all irrelevant. What it is, what's relevant is we'll ask for blessings and prayers for. His name is Gerard Poitier. Yeah, he works at a Church Point, and it's a good thing to have good people that likes to listen to other people. Especially in this world we're living in, especially when you're really professional like him, right? And anyway, I just want to let you know that Gerard Poitier, yeah, and I called him. He called me back. I left a message. He did call me back just quite a while ago. That's when he was really sick. He said he's in a hospital, and he said he'll get to my work. So listen, you take your time. Don't worry about that. But anyway, I said, what you should do is, you want to get really bored, you should put it on East Coast Cabin Fever. He went, what's that? I said, well, that's my channel. And he kind of, huh? You got a channel? I said, oh, yeah. So, yesterday he said he binged on my channel. And he claims he watched every video, but that's a lot of videos. But he's been sick for a long time. So that could be easily true, and it probably is true. Because there's a lot of time, you're doing nothing, you can just watch videos. But anyway, he thought something of that. All my shenanigans and stuff. But anyway, I just want to say that, guys. Now, guys, look. What you got? Look at these doors. We got them all. 4 screws per panel. Panel meaning per board. 4 screws in each one that I can see. We got 3 in that one, but that's a narrow board. So I didn't want to put no more than that, and started making a little slip there. So that's got 4. So that's all good. Now, this here is designed already, guys, to be swinging doors. All I got to do is go out and put 4 hinges. 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. Now, it's not done yet here. I want to put some zigzags. I want to make it more sturdy. That's what I'm getting at. To make it more rigid. You know me, I overkill things. So, we be with you in a bit. Now, I'm going to pause you, and you ain't even going to know it because I'm going to be back on saying, oh, I had a pause. But I'm on this channel that I got on my system that when somebody calls, daggone it, it shuts it off. So I'm just going to put a couple zigs and a couple up and down boards to make it better. Okay? And hopefully you fellas can see it. If not, I'll redo another video. It'll be part 2. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So 43 3/4. Yeah. We're gonna have to go back in the long building and get some more of these boards. 43 3/4. Thanks to Brother Darren, he had some boards that was waste. He was throwing them out, and he thought about me. And he asked me to want them, and I said, "You know, East Coast wants boards." So he brought them up to me, and I'm using them for this door. And guess what else I used them for, guys? I built that. I built that little wall back there, that high-rise planting box. Yeah, I built it out of this, except the corners. The corners was hemlock, 2x2. So what I want to do here, guys, I'm using one board, and I'm only screwing it to one side, and it's going to be centered. So when the door shuts, it sort of makes it stronger and look better, I guess. So, in my opinion. So I'll put just a couple screws in. Yeah, she's quite snowy today. I should measure that just to see the distance. And when I put it up, I can make sure it's practically perfect. So I like practically perfect. You know what I mean? I got a pencil. So this is 3.5. So let's just put it, well, be like this. Whatever that line is. We got 1 3/4. There we go. Well, I put 1 3/4 down here. 1 inch. Right here. There. Oh, put that in my pocket. So I got the screw on it. I'll put it back up in here. Let's get it a bit better. Right there, guys. We'll put a screw in right here. Well, I guess we ain't. We're going to put a different screw in there. We ain't putting that one. That's 2 fell on my fingers. I got cold fingers, eh? You know what it's like holding nails or screws when your fingers are cold? You got no... Your mobility skills is not what you call the best in the world, you know what I mean? That looks good, guys. And really, I don't even need a Z, but you know what? I'm going to put one. You know what I mean? It's made for looks, for cosmetics. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing here, though. I wonder if I should put... It would look better, I think. I walked as 4 moves. Yeah. The bus was, you know, I won't say rough shape, but the bus needed some love, and that's what we're giving it to it, right? You would never hear me running anything down that and anything, but especially if something that I'm working with and I want to deal with. Right? Just so we got 43 3/8. Oh, no, I said that wrong, guys. I'm sorry. No, wait, no, not. It's 43 3/8. I'll put it up here. Yeah, that's what problem. 43 3/8. So we'll cut that. Let's cut this one. 43 3/8. We'll do that. 43 3/8. I got to keep repeating it because I lose memory. 43 3/8. 43 3/8. That little frog in my throat there. I tell you why. I picked up. I think I'm going to blame my brother-in-law Stanley. He had a bad head cold, and he come to visit me, my brother, and he brought me pickles, and he brought me. What did he bring? Oh, some hamburger. Yeah. And did something else for me, but that's between him and me and the Lord. You know what I mean? So we'll put that piece in. A frog in my throat. You gotta try to get it perfect as you can, you know what I mean? Oh, I want to do a shout out to my niece, Abby. I think it's Abby. I think that's her. She was the one talking to me. Jack's daughter. Yeah, my niece. She watches my is it a program? It could be anything we say, isn't it? My channel. Yeah. Yeah. She has another sister, Mallory. She's a nice person too, eh? Nice niece. I got a lot of nice nieces and nice nephews. Took care of that one. That looks beautiful, guys. It's hard to tell because it all blends together, but you'll see it after a bit. Now what we got here, some investment, I think. Yeah, it is. Sometimes this tape goes back in quick and sometimes it don't. One of them old sayings, you know, danged if you do, danged if you don't, you know what I mean. There's that board we put on right there, see? You can see it. It's a beautiful thing. Seems so to me. Okay, now we'll put the good side out. Take these little burrs off. Oh, look at that, guys. Is that something? Isn't that special? Okay. Just gotta make sure it's nice and straight. Looks about right, I guess. 2 nails side by each because the board was quite close. There's 2 boards together, you know what I'm saying? There. We're doing good, guys. Look at them. Put that in there, this in there, this in here, that in there, that in there, and that too. Now, let's go here. A little head cold. I don't normally don't get sick at all. Maybe we'll do it this way. Put it here. Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. So, if I went like this, put this one here. This one here. And I'll put a X and an X. So that way I know exactly where it's going, right? Make sense? So what we'll do in this part, we'll have to we're making our own, venting our own angles. And we do that by changing the angle of the bifolding cutoff saw. Now, I'm thinking that goes like this. Put this even here. Look at that. Probably look like that. Maybe that could be what it is. A little more. You can always cut it off a bit. Put like that, eh? And lock it. That's that one, guys. Now this one here. Whoop! I forgot the seals lower. We'll put this like this. Let's put it over here. Unlock it. Push it down. Come here like this. And all I gotta do is just hold that there. Freehand, just freehand, guys. You know what I mean? This one with freehand, this one. Oh my eyeball. Let's see. We'll go. It goes like that. Let's go like that. Like that, guys. Let's try that. But you know, guys, it does not have to be perfect here. Big Blue don't care. Big Blue says if it's close enough, you know, if it fits in, it's good enough. Now here's the X right there. We'll put the X up with the X. So, boys, a little bit more here. A little bit more here. That little teeny bit more. Let's check it out. I'll be with you in a second. Look like that, I'm thinking. By cutting that little place on the bottom, it should lower this top down. You know what I mean? Oh, nice and good there. It's got a little bit here, maybe not even 1/8 of an inch. It might look big on your side, but it's not that big. But look, let's see if we flip it, we can make a duplicate or close to it. No, we're off a bit. But is the bottom good though? The bottom's good. Oh, bottom's off a bit. We'll make a new one. Let's put this one in here. Ooh, my hands are cold. My hands are, East Coast's hands are cold. Cold. I'll put this on, be with you in 1 second. Okay guys, what we're doing now, we're gonna do this a little bit better this time. I'm gonna put this, scribe this where I took a stick and I scribed it here, and I leveled it up on there and scribed it there. And we'll do the same right here. What we're doing, we're just leveling it up, doing the best we can, parallel to these lines, and it makes it for a good thing. So we got that done. It's just little things, little tricks, you know, you learn on the way. And we'll go over here. I'm gonna cut this here. Okay. Now we got some real true lines that we can go by. We're going to eyeball it up to whatever this is. That's one done. Now, I'm going to do this on the table saw. I'm going to lift this up, push this over. But before I do that, I want to cut this other one here. Make sense? And then go like this. Like that. Then what I'll do is I'll cut it on the table saw with my eyeball free in it, right? With my eyeball lined up like, you know what I mean? You'll see. Glad we got my knee pads on, right? See what I mean, guys? How easy things can be if you just let your mind run wild. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do here, I did a boo-boo. Remember? I said make sure you put A's or D's or C's. I didn't do that, but that's okay. There's only one way it's going to fit. I think that's the one. You see it right here? Let's see if I can tap it in. I think that's good to go. Done. Huh? Done. By just following the lines of your other piece and then scribing it, well, putting the pencil mark on it. I mind you. It's outside. Oh. There's some heavy snow out there. I can't wait to get my radio. You know, I never ordered a record player in my life. It's gonna be fun. And them records, like some might not be any good. And I don't know if it comes with, it might have a built-in speaker too, eh? I'm hoping it does. But I got no speakers. I never even checked, to be honest with you. But it seems so to me, it must have it. This is going to be some door, isn't it, eh? Nothing's too good for Big Blue. There's people that make fun of Big Blue. I know it. I'm not stupid, eh? I was born in the dark, but it wasn't last night. At least I think I was born in the dark. I might have been born daylight. But you know, I believe I was born, when I was born in this world, when the Lord brought me out, I was born on a Tuesday. Yep. So, got to find out if it's daylight or dark, in my opinion. We're doing so good together, guys. This is unbelievable, isn't it? I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. My new subscribers that come on board. Thank you very much for coming out and checking out the East Coast. I'm just an ordinary guy, eh? Doing my ordinary daily life things. Now some days I might not put nothing on. Some days, I'm like everybody else. I just want to be, just chill and relax and no stress. And then, it don't happen very often. I could go days at a time, or it could be a day. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's more happy when I come back on, right? What kind of ventures that we can get into, you know what I mean? Okay, I got 4, 4, and 4. 4, 4, and 4. Well, that being said, I think we're all done in here. And all we got to do is, I'll take you out, guys. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys, eh? Big Blue's got a beautiful set of barn-style doors in there. No, I know you're not a barn. You don't know what you are when it comes right down to it. We're making you into a shop. A temporary shop, you know what I mean? And we'll build things. What we'll do, eventually this stuff will be gone. And eventually this stuff will be pulled down here. I'll have more room up there for building. That'll be my building area right there. And I need a good sized building area, right? This would be plywood would be gone and all that. I'm going to build a new deck here. Cover deck. See right here, guys? That one underneath there. This holds all that wood up. That's done with 2x10s. 2x10s? 2x8s. 2x8s, I believe. Yeah. It did a really good job on that. Made it solid. So we're spongy right here. Like, see how spongy that is? But it can't be helped, guys. That's just the floor. That's rusted underneath. But it does have stringers. Look, that's solid right there. So what I'll do, I'll bring my wood out in here a little ways to my 2x8 on its edge, and I'll run it out there, and I'll go across, and I'll put some cross pieces in, tie together, and put nice bores on top. I mean, I got lots of lumber, may as well use it. Then I'll lay a floor down. What I'll do, I'll run it through the planer and have it smooth as I can. I'm thinking, if it doesn't, then I'll have to. Now I got to get down here. Got to be very careful, East Coast, because everything's slippery and I'm old. And I don't want to hurt myself in this junk and steel, puncture my lungs. See, my building door's open. I must have left it open, but that's okay. I'll shut it up here. Do a little stick. There, a little stick that holds it. Don't take much, does it, guys, huh? So, what was I showing? Oh, I want to show you this outside. And then I got to somehow get some hinges. There it is there. See what I did here? This is the side part. That's where the hinge is going to go. There's AA, B, 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 C. It keeps on going up to whatever. But this is the side where I cut. Right here is where the hinges is going to be going on. Now, to be honest with you, I don't need expensive hinges. I think I can just use belt straps for now. Yeah, it makes it faster for me and easier. I can't afford no hinges. Money's tight. All right? Big Blue don't care. Big Blue says you use whatever you want to use to make me pretty. So I ain't been pretty for a long time. Yeah. There's a big bluebird on East Coast ground, and I'm Fort Valley, Georgia. Goes to Fort Valley, Georgia, Brantford, Ontario, Mount Pleasant, Iowa, Iowa, and Guatemala, California, Guatemala, Mala. I don't know, guys. Buena Vista, Virginia. That's a freaky name. Buena Vista, Virginia. Hey, Virginia. This is Lafayette, Georgia. Man, there's a place I like to go is Georgia. Told you guys before, I want to pick some peaches. It's like people wants to go to Idaho to pick potatoes, or that's for the states, and then they want to go to Prince Edward Island to pick potatoes because they're famous for potatoes. So I want to go to Georgia, pick myself some daggone peaches. I think what I'll do, I'll take a belt, and I'll run the whole belt right straight down like a hinge. We'll work on that. Okay? I'll leave you guys out here for now. Temporarily. You probably don't mind, do you? No, you don't mind. I'm back, guys. So I had to get a few things straightened out. So what I did, I got some staples right here. Right here, I'm pulling. There's a hole in the floor by the bus door, which I'll fix later on. So I got my air hose fitted. Probably enough. So I'll take this air hose fitting and I'll push it on this here. If it's got one of these quick couplers, you push it on, it locks. Listen to it. Hear that? So I found the hinges. I'm going to use tie-down straps. The old-fashioned ones, I'll show you. The old-fashioned ones. The ones I use on the cowboy cabin for the top bunk, for the people in the top bunk. I use that for a piano hinge. That's what I'm going to do here. This is going to be a piano hinge, but up and down vertical instead of horizontal. So what I'll do, I will take this and I'm going to cut it with a cutting wheel. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Let's get you closer. Put this in here closer. We'll use this the pretty fancy stuff outside, eh? So what we'll do, we'll just go up to it. We'll go halfway. We'll come down, we'll pull it, keep a strain on it. Every time I hear myself say pull it, I think about a rooster and a hen. Get it? Pull it. So we're going to go center. Okay, while that's down there, I'm going to take this cut-off grinder with a cut-off wheel. You'll see what I do. And when I cut it, it heats up so much, it burrs the end, it burns it, so it doesn't harm gravel, whatever you call it. Tell you one thing, it stinks too. It stinks. Stinky. Okay, now we're going to go up and pepper it, but we can't put none on the inside where it comes together. Out that quick, but I brought a lot of reinforcements. I brought a big family of them. We have plenty. Here we go. One thing, there's some staples in here that's going to hold. Check it. A little bit left. Road again. I love Zerite. That's one side done. I wouldn't know how many staples. Well over 100. Oh yeah. It's good to work these old work these guns and make some good, eh? Now we'll go to the other. You see, Mary? I did that way because I'm going by a line there, and then I'm not sure. I'll put all this up. We're all done with this. I'll tell you guys, listen, when you don't have much money, you can make hinges out of anything. I was even going to make some hinges out of an stuffed old bean can. I was. You can do it, for light hinges work, like building small little toys or something. It's easy to make. Just use a nail and roll around the nail, and then clip the centers out, and then put your nail back in. There's your hinge. This one here is more of a sturdy thing. went out, but I checked. Yeah, I got some left in there, see? Right. See the staples in there? You got a little rust on them. See, it's supposed to look like that, but all these little small ends and stuff, little short ones, you stick them in here like this, put them like this. Oh, I gotta do this. So when I tilt it back, it's trying to go on top of each other. You gotta be careful because they want to, if you ain't paying attention, they will. Okay. You might find the odd staple. You will see the odd staple that's going between the crack, like one on one side, one on the other. That don't mean anything, right? It'll pull right out. It's still open up, right? These are the times of people's lives that are the best. If you can go out and create something and make something on your own accord, don't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be something like this. You can make anything. If you can feel like you did something, you contributed. That's what it's all about. Call it that. Okay, guys? See you in 1 second. Half a second. Well, I had to go back in and get this here. I was just thinking, guys. I said, wouldn't that be something if I made a mistake and put screws in? I shouldn't, no, I don't think I did that. You know where the door goes against the vertical, where the hinge goes? I thought maybe I might have put a screw in that. That would be bad if I did. I don't think I did. I got screws, so I gotta. Oh, I forgot to tell you about a brand new vest today. Yesterday, my vest was 2 years old. Hunbun bought it for me, and I wore it right out. Had holes in the pockets. You know what I'm thinking about doing? See if I can get some fine leather and take it somewhere, or I can do it, I guess. Some fine leather, like tough stuff, real tough. Oh, I know what I can do. I can take my other. See how your brain works. I'll take my other vest. That's 2 years old. It's because this here's Tough Duck, and I want to tell you about Tough Duck too. I love Tough Duck. Listen, if I was a duck, listen, I want to be tough. I'll take Tough Duck material and put it inside, and I'll glue it. I'll get some fabric glue or goop. I want something that's not gonna be bad. I want it so it's good. So I'll figure that out. But inline my pockets, because I put screws and nails, and that's where they wear out. I want to put my old vest in my pocket, in a matter of speaking. So we're pulling these screws out and see what's going to take place, okay? Let's do the top. You guys see up there? We're almost done, guys. Bear with me. Might have a problem here. I don't know why I got no nail up here, or screw, I mean. I have to look. Can't see nothing, but that don't mean nothing. Man, I hope I didn't do that. If it's gonna do that, it's gonna rip. Man, got me thinking. Well, guys, we got every screw out that I could see. Okay, here it is. Drum roll. They're not falling down. That's the start. That tells me I screwed them right there. Look, see that? But what about this side? I didn't, but I put that hanging on the inside, so I'm gonna try to open it slow. I should have never did that. Yep, one nail. I mean, keep calling it nail, one screw. Didn't affect it any though. That's pretty good, eh? All that's has to be trimmed a little bit if we want to. It'll dry out though and shrink, eh? But we got doors, look. We got doors. Praise God, eh? Praise God, we got doors. I don't mind that. I can shave that down in 2 seconds. Well, we got swinging doors with them hinges. See what I mean, guys? Where are you? See what I mean? Just free material. Use your noggin. Think outside the box. Let your mind run wild. Anything can be a hinge. Perfect. Praise God. Praise God. And it opened up. Nope. You just give it a little slam. Worked in good. It's beautiful. Now I'm going to build a deck. I'm going to build a small deck to walk on with a set of steps that can be movable, because when this bus moves, I'll move the deck with it. Listen, guys, I really appreciate you fellas being with me today, and may God bless you, be a blessing. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough or you can't do it, because what one man can do, another can do. And I'm talking about women and men. What one person can do, another person can do. In my opinion. And it seems so to me. Smile. And I'll smile with you.